My costume designer will be ready by tonight. He will regret this. Hey, get whoever work on the Real Housewives reunions. Seriously, they can make you look like a whole different person. Get the Real Housewives reunion makeup crew. No, I don't agree. Get whoever does the makeup for baddies or who used to do Bad Girls Club, because they be fighting all season and they be showing up to the reunion looking regular. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't just watch you get the beats for 3 months. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and this is Who Raised Y'all, where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
Like, we decimated them in a period of a week. In the first week, it was over. In the first few days, it was over. One. Over. It's over.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
I want to talk to the manager.
MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Now, what do we have here? Pro-Iranian hacking group claims credit for hack of FBI Director Kash Patel's personal account. A pro-Iranian hacking group claimed Friday to have hacked an account of FBI Director Kash Patel and has posted online what appears to be years-old photographs of him, along with a work resume and other personal documents. Quote, the FBI is aware of malicious actors targeting Director Patel's personal email information, and we have taken all the necessary steps to mitigate potential risks associated with this activity, the FBI said in a statement. Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? Huh? Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? They probably sent him an email that said, click here to see boobies. See, what had happened was it was a Nigerian prince who was stranded and he needed an account to send his money to hold it, for a small fee till he got on his feet. And then when he got on his feet, he was going to set up a whole call center and I was going to help him set that up. And, it was me trying to reestablish some international relations is what that was.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Oh, so you're telling me this guy had his personal email hacked? Shocking. You mean to tell me the same guy who couldn't contain the live stream of him celebrating with the boys at the Olympics, infuriating, not only people who expect seriousness out of their public officials, but the president. You mean the guy who couldn't contain that got hacked? Ain't no way. I gotta change my Hotmail account. They gonna be on my Hotmail. I gotta change that. Do you understand the irony of what just happened? The FBI spent 2 years investigating Hillary Clinton for using a personal email for government work. It dominated every news cycle. It decided an election, lock her up. The man they put in charge of the FBI just got his personal email hacked by Iran. The DOJ confirmed it. Iran-linked group Handala breached FBI Director Kash Patel's personal email and got his data. Think about the timing. America fired 850 Tomahawk missiles at Iran this month, spent billions, and Iran didn't fire back with a missile. They walked through the front door of the FBI. And here's what nobody wants to say out loud. The FBI director was using a personal email in the first place, the same thing the FBI called a national security threat when Hillary did it. The agency that decides what's a crime doesn't follow its own rules. The rules only apply until you're the one making them. Ah, yes, that is correct. But that would be to assume some level of integrity on behalf of MAGA. And by the year of our Lord 2026, we've learned ain't none. So I fully expect not to see any of the Hillary Clinton energy directed at Kash Patel. And besides, how could you when you've exhausted all your outrage this week already?
Jon Stewart once said that the left and the right get equally upset just about different things, and it's what they get upset about that differentiates them. And this is such a great example of that, because, like, I am upset about little kids in ICE detention, and Erika Kirk is upset that she can't, like, glom on to the history of blackface in order to, like, justify finding whiteface equally offensive. Like, that's what you're upset about? That?
From Ted Cruz, we get beneath contempt. Beneath contempt, Ted Cruz. Ain't nothing like the contempt beneath that post. We get a thank you for calling this out, Ted. That's a lovely bathing suit choice there. We get an old tweet, the left hates comedy, from the man himself, Ted Cruz. And when I said free speech, I didn't mean you could just start saying things that I don't like. Oh, I got one. I got one more. Go to the Obama memes. But this was okay. Ted Cruz, you're going to have to take another vacation. You're going to have to take another vacation because they light you up. Matter of fact, TMZ got people taking photos of our congressmen and senators when they go on summer vacation. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that because you done got caught once already. From Clay Travis, Erika Kirk's husband was assassinated in September. It's March and a black comedian is putting on whiteface and mocking her in a video. Honest question, if a prominent black leader had been assassinated and a white comedian put on blackface and mocked his widow, what would happen? Well, let's see. We certainly have a lot of reference to choose from when it comes to black leaders being assassinated. Do we not, Clay Travis? Yeah, we most certainly do. So let me see if I get the deal that you're putting on the table. So you would want for those prominent black widows to be uplifted to national prominence, be the head of all sorts of PACs and political organizations taking in millions of dollars with absolutely no accounting. Then if anybody asks any questions, organized defense from the foot soldiers on social media all the way up to the president of the United States. Don't ask, don't tell, being feted at the State of the Union address, traipsing around the country with the vice president and getting nominated to boards for organizations you have absolutely no history with or knowledge of. So is that what you're putting on the table for the black widows in exchange for comedy sketches? Is that it? Comedy sketches? That's comedy sketch? You sure? You sure? When do we sign that deal? When can we sign that deal, Clay Travis? When can we sign that? Oh, you don't want to offer that deal. Oh, you don't want to. That's not a real. You don't want to offer that deal. Well, then you can shut the. Just days ago, Magas was justifying Trump saying he's happy Mueller is dead. They've defended him as he mocked Paul Pelosi's assault. But when Druski makes a comedic video about Erika Kirk, then it's too far. I thought they were the make comedy legal again crowd. Hypocrisy. Did somebody say hypocrisy? We got George Floyd memes, we got Rittenhouse memes, Paul Pelosi memes, All Lives Matter memes, driving into protesters memes. Oh, but not those Charlie memes, though. Not those Charlie memes. From the producer of the Charlie Kirk show, now do conservative black women. Now, I'm gonna brush past the nasty Ted Cruz-like ratio underneath your post and ask, who said they was white? Who said conservative white women? Did anybody say conservative white women? I think he said conservative. Anybody say conservative white women? That's fascinating. And also, ain't nobody said Erika Kirk's name neither. Ain't nobody said Erika Kirk's name. Y'all put Erika Kirk into it. And man, a hit dog is hollering, is it not? That hit dog is hollering. Oh, how dare you? None of that is true. But we knew exactly who we was talking about immediately, and you could pretty much run side-by-side, frame-by-frame comparisons. Make that make sense. That's nuts. Oh, and one more thing, TPUSA. Grok, did Druski's video get more views than TPUSA's halftime show? Oh, that is amazing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get more views than TPUSA's halftime show. But make sure you like the video and share it if you can, just to make sure. Look how low Democratic media has gone. Meanwhile, conservative media, we got whole blackface. We got this guy calling him a white N. We got one of the many conservative group chats that was leaked. And of course, how could this collection be complete without Matt Walsh? But wait, there's more.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I'm confused. When Terrence Williams puts on a wig and mocks Maxine Waters or Jasmine Crockett, conservatives laugh. But when Druski puts on a wig to mock Erika Kirk, now it's offensive. Be consistent. Either it's all comedy or it isn't. Uh-oh. You done said Terrence Williams' name. Here come Black MAGA. They're going to take us to a whole new low. Hey, hide the biscuits. Hide the biscuits. Despite her being taunted by smaller creators, we share a responsibility to know when something is too far. Her husband actually was killed a few months ago. You can go viral with ease, but why does it have to be at the cost of a family this time? Together, class? This you? I made sure I stocked up on my George Floyd Black Friday merch before Walmart sells out. It's always a tweet. There is quite always a tweet. Yeah. I would say it was sad if it wasn't so predictable. Huh? There's worse? Ain't no worse than Black MAGA. Black MAGA's always, there's worse?
Yeah, boy.
You know MAGA ain't done embarrassing themselves till a celebrity gets up off the F list to decide to reclaim some little bit of relevance. From Jamie Kennedy, if Druski can do it, then why can't I? From my old series, Kennedy's Court on Prime, it's like Jury Diddy, but reverse.
Where's your boyfriend at now?
He's in San Francisco.
Doing what?
He works on the ferry.
He works on the ferry?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going.
I'm sorry?
You know where I'm going.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
Because he's a fairy? Because he's gay?
I didn't say that. Is that what you said? That's in your mind. That's like Pulp Fiction when you open up the goddamn box.
I'm sorry, and what? In Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, remember Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Remember when the gold light came out?
Oh, yes.
You know what it was?
No.
It's in your mind.
Imagine putting out a blackface video so unfunny, black people aren't even mad. We're just disappointed in Malibu's least wanted. Try better next time. You know it's bad when they not even bad. You know it's bad when they feel sorry for you. This is like when they feel sorry. Like when you in a back and forth with an op and they just like, you know what, it's not even fun no more. You know what I mean? This not even fun for me no more. You know, they say one day I'm going to get there with the Dallas Cowboys, but I doubt it.
Bruh, you posted that shit and it's old and we didn't give a when you first did it. So how the would we give it? I guess I could do blackface. You did it however years ago you did that shit and we ain't give a about it then. That's why that shit only got one season. We don't give a nobody give a about that shit. We ain't offended by that shit. We like Robert Downey Jr. playing the black person. Why? Because he wasn't making fun of black people. He was making fun of method actors. So a white guy becoming a black man and being so entrenched of that role as a method actor created the perfect contrast for comedy.
Did somebody say Robert Downey Jr.?
For 400 years, that word
It's kept us down.
What the fuck?
Took a whole lot of time just to get up that hill. Now we up in the big leagues. Cannot turn it back.
Hey, that was funny. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. No, I will go to the mattresses for Robert Downey Jr. and Tropic Thunder. Hey, that's me. The NASCAR video was funny. It was harmless humor, and that's why most white people didn't care. This is too far, though. Beyond the blatant racism, you're mocking a widow. Imagine a white person dressing up as a black liberal woman to mock them and posting it on the internet. Did somebody say the NASCAR skit?
You'll be married in a year in the suburbs with a kid on the way in 3. Convincing yourself you're living the American dream. And I'll be dancing. You'll be married in a year in the suburbs with a kid on the way in 3. Yeah. And I'll be dancing out of California. The kid who got it all wrong.
My bad. That was the Christian camp skit. Here you go.
Can I chop it on the chopper? Can I chop it on the chopper? Are you Dominican? No, papi, I'm not Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. I do 2% Puerto Rican. I black. Thank you. Then I papi. Hold on, wait. You mixed? How you know?
She's black.
How you know? Don't listen to her. She don't know.
She's black.
I am not. I am mixed. Afro-Latino.
My bad. That was the Afro Latina. That was the my bad. This should be it.
Hey, you lost, boy?
No, I'm going to the race.
What race?
NASCAR race.
You going to NASCAR?
Yes, sir. A little bit.
You ain't lost, is you?
No, I'm good. I'm going to the race, sir.
Sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Find something safe to do, boy.
All right. And as you can see, Druski is an equal opportunity offender. And there is a very specific way to receive comedy.
All right, I seen the Druski white boy skit, and I noticed that he looks familiar. Can't quite put my finger on it. I've seen that guy before. Well, I got the tits and everything. Look, Druski, on October 4th, I'm going to be driving a demolition derby car in Bristol. I'd be honored if you'd come watch. For America, I'm up against like these Australians. And hypothetically, if you wanted to be in that derby, I have not cleared this, but I'm pretty freaking sure we could find you a car. I'm just thinking out loud here, baby. You can come out to my trailer if you want to. I got a camper down there, a real nice one you can stay in. Fucking hire me, whatever.
Is he an ally? Is he an ally? Or are they playing the long game? I'm not entirely sure. But if I was Druski, I would get my own accommodations. You might take them up on the offer, but I would get my own accommodations and make sure that you keep it rolling at all times. Who knows? You might be able to come with a whole follow-up. I'd pay money to see this movie. Oh, I absolutely would. We need to make that happen. I don't care if you got to use AI. We 1,000% need to make that happen. There is a right way to receive this. And this definitely ain't it. Erika Kirk responds to Druski after the skit he made, but if I did blackface as part of a skit, I'd be canceled and called a racist. Please do that. Please do that. Erika Kirk, please do that. I haven't asked you for a thing. Please do that. We all on board. Hey, I don't like to speak for black people. I'm speaking for we all. Please do that. It sounds phenomenal. My costume designer will be ready by tonight. He will regret this. Hey, Get whoever work on the Real Housewives reunions. Seriously, they can make you look like a whole different person. Get the Real Housewives reunion makeup crew. No, I don't agree. Get whoever does the makeup for baddies or who used to do Bad Girls Club, because they be fighting all season and they be showing up to the reunion looking regular. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't just watch you get the beats for 3 months.
Erika Kirk is going to potentially sue Druski. She said that the skit that he did yesterday that he dropped, she said the video crossed the grounds of humor and she will take legal action. And she also said, if I did blackface as a part of a skit, I'll be canceled and be called a racist.
Now, I know many of you guys are well versed in the history of blackface, but all this discussion of whiteface, y'all really want to make that a thing, huh?
Not y'all trying to accuse Druski of doing whiteface. Y'all always trying to reverse something. What is whiteface? Because let's not forget the term whiteface wouldn't exist if y'all ain't start that blackface bullshit back in the day, portraying us out to be violent, criminals, unintelligent. Come to find out that's actually you. Not all of y'all, but just let's call a spade a spade. Context matters. The history behind blackface matter. And let's also not forget the movie White Chicks was one of the biggest comedies of its time.
Hey, you dragging it on white chicks, by the way. You dragging it. Hey, we all had our jokes, but I was there. Okay, let's not act like it was "Don't be a menace" or "I'm gonna get you, sucker." It was not. Okay, huh? They gonna do a sequel to White Chicks? Stepsisters with Druski and Erika Kirk.
And a huge part of their audience was white people because of the context of the movie. The Wayans weren't talking down on white people. They were just making fun of rich, white, privileged kids. And they were spot on. And it was funny. Now, if we talk about popular movies that did blackface, like The Birth of a Nation, which was one of the most popular movies of its era. While that movie portrayed us to be violent, unintelligent, sexual predator, and painted the Ku Klux Klan to be heroes. You know, kind of like how y'all do with Trump and Charlie Kirk. So the skit Druski did portraying itself to be a white conservative woman, it's the same context as White Chick, but a fat version. I mean, overweight. You ain't supposed to say fat. And if you look at it, Druski ain't do nothing but mimic what Erika Kirk really be doing. If you put the videos right next to one another, they doing the same thing, saying the same shit. So why is there so much outrage? Because he painted his face white? I wouldn't give a damn if he painted his face purple. Purple, white, she's still on the same bush.
Now, it remains to be seen whether or not there actually is any recourse, whether that be legal or otherwise. I personally would love to see the blackface sketch, Erika. I would love to see that. As far as the legal route is concerned, then you would have to establish some distance between yourself and what was said, which is that's a little tough. That is a little tough. And also, in the court of public opinion,
it's really weird how Erika Kirk is going after Druski so hard, but not the person who assassinated her husband. Isn't that kind of fucking weird?
I haven't seen this much anger and energy from MAGA since going at the people that are trying to get to the bottom of who assassinated her husband. That's crazy. That's where we're at with MAGA. Don't ask no questions. Don't peek underneath that door. But everything's fine. But everything is fine. Just trust us. There's a reason them numbers looking the way they do. Only Maryland people get under people's skin the right way. Maryland people. She's talking about me or Druski from Maryland? He was born in Columbia, Maryland? No way! Oh, he moved at 1. Well, you know, they say a lot you get in your first year. A lot of your culture you get in your first year. Yeah, it's just you know, a matter of whether it was comedy around, they was probably playing sketches for him and things like that around him when he was little, you know what I mean? A lot of Quiet Storm, you know what I mean? You get that culture in there. Yeah, it was, yeah. Some Petey Green, he was probably getting Petey Green, all that. Yeah, we did that. We did that. No, he with us. He with us. Look who I ran into at CPAC. You want to tell him? It's all right, man. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. It even happened to Grok. Grok misidentifies Druski's Erika Kirk spoof as the real person. Yeah, good luck with that, MAGA. Yeah, good luck with that outrage. It even got Grok. And y'all know how y'all love to reference Grok. So it's time to follow Grok's lead on that one. One thing I can tell you though, those makeup artists were serious.
You just know Erika is screaming right now. Look at the flawless hands on this white woman. Wait, this is not a woman or a white. If you're like, whoa, this is clearly Erika Kirk, what do you mean this isn't a white woman? Maybe someone give this makeup artist an award, like a Grammy, an Oscar, a winning lottery ticket, something. Because the fact that not only is this a man, but he is not a white man. Druski and his makeup artist pulled off Erika Kirk so well, you just know she is somewhere either crying or cussing. We are talking crazy stare and awe, complete with the Holy Bible. Look at these hands. These are better white woman hands than what I have as a white woman. Entire thing being an utter masterpiece of what it is to be one of the fastest growing, most hated women in America. We got to see Erika Kirk Druski in drive-thrus, a little bit of dancing, and a whole lot of fake crying. We're talking sparklers, the white suit, the blonde hair, you name it. Talking a diabolical level of detail.
Hey, Erika, I got your makeup artist for your blackface. I got you. I'll send it to you on email. But I'm not using my Hotmail no more. They hacking. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I would like to wish you a happy Women's History Month. Shout out to all the women whose hard work makes this channel go.
I ain't the one, baby.
Wait a minute. No, because you got Miss Ray doing the mods, and you got Regina doing the research, and your wife be doing the admin. You got nothing but women up here. This a whole DEI operation. I'm telling Trump. Nah, I'm telling Trump. This a whole DEI thing you got going on here. What you mean, what's DEI?
How do you interpret DEI?
And I would also like to shout out all the women who show up and support the channel every single day. People like Gigi the Crochet Queen, who sent me this. Love your channel. Here's a pic of me wearing the Who Raised Y'all t-shirt. I love it. Excellent quality. It's in my weekly rotation. Be blessed and keep informing us in only the Reese way. You make me feel like a natural woman. I'm yours. I see you, Gigi. Now, I had a babysitter that liked to crochet. I didn't know you was the queen, though. And she's not going to take that well. She is not going to take that well.
I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, no.
People like Kel, who sent me, I took time out of my day to send you this. Quiet as it's kept. I hate taking pictures due to my big-backed activities, but I wanted to show my support. I love your channel. Woman to woman. Kel, honestly, if it wasn't for big-backed activities, I wouldn't have no activities. That's what I put down. I just had my physical, and for activities, I put big back. That's what I do there.
Yeah, boy. That's it. Lovely.
I enjoy watching your Who Raised Y'all segment so much, I just had to cop that merch. Keep bringing the truth and the funny to us 99% bottom feeders of the world. Also, good to know that we have great taste in Basquiat and Marley. Bless up. From Yolanda from Wakanda. Man, the best thing about being a woman is the ability to have a little fun. I'm sensing a theme with the women and the Who Raised Y'all shirt. I'm also sensing a theme from you, Yolanda. What's that you smoking? I can smell it from here. Hey, I used to be a backslider. I used to be a backslider. And we gotta show some love to Auntie Sugar, who sent me her Who Raised Y'all mug and a face that can only be described as quintessential Who Raised Y'all. Like, that's the quintessential Who Raised Y'all look right there. Honestly, that look should be on a t-shirt.
He's right, you know.
To all of you, happy Women's History Month. We do this every single year, right? Put up posters with the elegant fonts, pick the safe names, the ones who've been gone long enough that their anger doesn't make us uncomfortable anymore. We hand out the awards for Women's History Month. We hold the luncheons and act like we're doing someone a favor by granting them 31 days of recognition, as if history was ours to give away in the first place. And let's all take a moment, because we just came out of Black History Month, and it's bad enough that we've whitewashed history to the point where we have to go out of our way to recognize Black people. But Black people are, 12% of the population? Women are half, 51% on a good day. And we have mansplained history to the point where we have to take a month to specifically acknowledge the contributions of half the population.
This doesn't make a lick of sense.
Even then, it's a lie. A comfortable, well-packaged lie, but a lie nonetheless. We talk about women's history like it's a separate wing of the building, like a special interest project. We act like men built the foundation, laid the brick, and wired the electricity, and every once in a while a woman walked in and hung a nice picture on the wall. That ain't how it went down. The bricks were held together by the labor we refused to pay for. The foundation was dug by women whose names we scrubbed off the blueprints. Every great man we worship in our textbooks was standing on the shoulders of a woman who was told to stay quiet so he could speak louder. We spent centuries taking their ideas and calling them discovery, taking their resilience and calling it duty, taking their silence and calling it consent. And now we want to be thanked for giving them a month, for acknowledging that, yes, actually, they were here the whole time. If you want to honor history, stop treating it like a memorial service for something that's over. It's happening right now. It's in the room where she's being talked over. It's in the lab where she's doing the work while he's getting the funding. It's in the home where she's holding the world together while we take credit for the gravity. Don't give them a month. Give them the microphone. And then have the courage to sit down and listen to the history they're making while we're busy pretending we're the ones in charge of the clock. Now, we're going to talk about the ones who carried the signs, the ones who flew the planes, the ones who refused to get up from the seat, and we should. But keep in mind, history isn't just the woman in the oil painting or the black and white photograph. History is the woman who taught her neighbor to read in secret because the law said her mind was a dangerous thing. It's the mother who worked 3 jobs so her daughter wouldn't have to work 1. It's the scientist whose name was left off the paper, the artist whose work was signed by her husband, and the millions of women whose history was simply survival. Because where would we be without it? They aren't just a contribution to the story. They are the story. Happy Women's History Month. When a man loves a woman. I don't know what happens then. That's kind of been my problem.